So everybody has to remember their first time watching Game of Thrones Season 1, right? Probably binged it if it was after it came out, like I did, and then immediately got Season 2, like I did, and then you had to wait for Season 3 just to place a timeline on you. Or you could have started earlier or later, doesn't really matter. From Season 2 onwards, I watched Game of Thrones every week it came out live, for a while now, and most weeks I like it, most weeks they leave suspense, and, I want to watch next week. I'm excited to go to Reddit and see what everybody says, I go to the Game of Thrones subreddit, all that stuff, but this week it was just... I don't fucking know, it's TV now, it's... Okay, man. Like, that's how I felt. Is that not how everybody felt? Okay, man. Like, that's the whole... okay, man. Like... Oh. Okay, so... What hit me this episode that was sad? Ed. We're sad about Ed. Sad, boys. Okay? I liked he was saving Sam again, and then this time he just couldn't save Sam that many times. Sam's alive, I guess. I don't fucking know. This whole episode was the most confusing, jumbled mess. It's so confusing. It's like a Marvel fight with all the cuts. You're just cutting in between stuff. I don't know when things are happening. Whoever edited this needs to calm down. Not everybody is on Adderall. Like, I can't follow what the hell's going on. I remember in the Battle of Bastards, right? Jon goes in or whatever, and there's that whole first scene where it's like him just slicing stuff. And you're following him, you're going with him. He cuts down the guy off the horse. He's fucking boom, boom, and then the guy comes behind him and it cuts, and it's like all one fluid shot. There's none of that here, really. It feels like it's all just a fucking mess, man. It's jumbled as shit. Like, right from the beginning, right from when the Dothraki with the fire swords hit the freaking black wall. It's just a mess. A mess. Logistically, none of the main characters should have survived at all. And they just didn't have the balls to kill anybody, I feel like. Who did they have the balls to kill? Theon. Ed. Ed is a fan favorite, but not because he's important to the plot, okay? Ed's dead, I guess. Lyanna, fucking Mormont. Yeah, obviously, did you hear what Jorah was saying to her last episode? Did you see where she's 4-7 in a battle with fucking zombies everywhere? Yes, she's fucking dead. What am I supposed to be like? Oh my god, Lyanna's good. She's in a fight with the dragon and she stabbed it after her entire ribcage was No, dude, there's no way she stabbed a fucking giant. I said dragon. Giant in the eyeball after her whole body is literally smushed into itself. I was like, okay, like that's one of... How is Sam alive when we saw him on a body of dead, being reanimated things, just stabbing back? How is he alive? He should be dead as fuck. Jorah, right when you saw him come back from the initial go-in, I was like, he's dead. Okay, I don't know what it's going to be, but he's going to do something, and something's going to happen. He's dead. I don't know if the dragon's dead with all the things on it, if that was the dragon that came around Dany at the end, or if that was the other dragon that Jon was on that went down, because it was so fucking confusing. There were so many things happening. Why was the Night King trying to kill Bran? Because he's the memory? Okay, that doesn't really make any sense, and he's too OP. But we're gonna bring in Arya, and she's fucking silent as a cat. Bro, how did the White Walkers not hear Arya fucking tromping through the Godswood, bro? There's no way. What did Bran do when he turned into the Ravens and flew, right? And he hit that Night King in the head, and then he was warged out for however long. What was Bran fucking doing? Could somebody tell me what Bran was doing, please? Please, please. I don't know what he was doing. Theon's dead. And, like, his death was something because, no, it wasn't. You know? He ran at the Night King with a fucking spear. I was like... Okay, dude, dude, obviously you're a defensive fighter if you're gonna kill all these people that are running at... I'm just kidding, but, like, he's not the aggressive lightsaber style, bro. He's got Form 3. You know, he's not in a position to just be running down Night Kings. It was... A lot of stuff just felt like cheap to try to make me feel like I was... Oh no, you know, like I was trying... I don't know. Danny lived. I don't know how. How did Danny live? The main character. Like, I thought this show was down with killing main characters. Like, it's... At this point, it's just not. Sansa and Tyrion, they went behind a tomb, I guess the one without a person in it, and just chilled back there while the crypts were being fought. By the way, let's put all the people in the thing with dead people while the necromancer runs through. Also, Night King, respect the 1v1, buddy. When Jon's running up on you, don't do this shit, huh? Respect the 1v1, bruh. You know why he doesn't respect the 1v1? Look what happened with Arya. Boom. But like, honestly though, that I don't know how Arya just runs through a whole fucking batch of lieutenants and just straight backstabs him, but what were they doing, bro? They were straight sleeping on the fucking game to just have some girl come through, run in, and say, oh shit, mine now, boy. Like, just straight yoinked them, just straight fucking doinked them. Yeah, no, I tried to take notes on this fucking thing. The whole first page is just, I wrote down a bunch of cluttered shit, because nothing's, like, whatever happened is cluttered. Ghost is in there twice, I think. I counted him twice. One time he snarls, so that used up the Ghost budget, so he's not actually in the fight at all. He doesn't bite does he bite the zombies? Why is he in the fight? Ghost is just here because people complained about the fucking thing not being there. He's gonna be back next episode, even though he was in the front with all the fucking things charging in. Why was Ghost there? What is he gonna do? Bite things? I'm sorry. I'm so quiet. It's 1:44 a.m. I got off work super late. What? They debated us with this Grey Worm death so many times, dude. I thought Grey Worm was gonna die and die and die, and they just didn't have the balls. They just didn't have the balls. That's how I know it's becoming more and more of a TV show. Like, real Game of Thrones would have straight fucking had Grey Worm pull a Barristan Selmy and just died as some fucking Face of the Harpy things that are irrelevant now, because where's Meereen? What the fuck? Like, why did we kill Barristan Selmy? Like, we could have had Sir Barristan in this fight, I guess, at 87 coming in. Like, it's... Like, now I just look back on Game of Thrones, like, why did Daenerys do anything in the East? It was irrelevant. And I guess that's just, like, a silly way to look at it, actually, because, you know, everything became irrelevant with the Night King. But then I also don't like that he's just dead now, I guess. And then Melisandre is like, okay, well, I'm dying because my purpose is fulfilled, right? So then I guess the Night King is just gone. Like, and then winter's gonna be back to normal, so it's gonna be summer, it's gonna be spring, it's gonna be spring now. Like, I don't know what's going on. Are the seasons fixed? Is the north fine? What the fuck? Dude, this was the biggest clusterfuck. I don't know why anything happened. I don't know what happened. I kind of know what happened, but I don't know why. I don't know what the outcome is going to be. I haven't seen Cersei in 2 episodes, I think. Or the next 2 episodes just going to be her. And then, like, episode 6, fucking Jon and Daenerys are going to be at her doorstep. Like, hey, what's up? We're here to fight. And then everybody's going to fight. Dude. Like, now that I think about it, what the fuck were they fighting over? Because Bran has the because he's memory, and then everybody would forget if Bran died, and so that's because Like, okay. What the fuck, man? Does he just want to... Like, what's happening? The whole time. I thought the trench fire, it was cool how we had, like, things that needed to happen, but then I just knew they were gonna happen eventually, but a bunch of fucking nameless people were gonna get slaughtered before they happened. You know what I mean? Like, a bunch of just fodder things are gonna get thrown at the screen, and then the thing's gonna happen with the main character there, and then a bunch of more fodder things were gonna get fucking thrown at the screen, and it was just gonna be crazy, and it was just fucking, it was so, if I had to count the cuts in this fucking episode, it'd be more than the Army of the Dead had there. Like, that's how many, that's something else. It's something else. Fucking, that, like, everybody was out to fight the endless Army of the Dead in front of Winterfell for some reason, and then they obviously had to fall back, and when they fell back, it just, like, made it such a point to be like, this character's okay, this character's okay, this character's okay, after they made it such a point to be like, this character's on the front, this character's in the front, this character's in the front. So I'm like, okay, so they were in the front, but then they were the first to scoot back inside. Fuck off, pussies. And it's just to, like, save all the main people. Like, this fight was so unrealistic in that, not that we were fighting zombies with fire and dragons, right? That's pretty real. It's in that the main characters are just fine. Like, no, they're not. How does everybody just live that? Dany fell off her dragon. Her dragon's gone again. Last time Drogo threw a fit, he was gone for however long. Like, he's gone. I don't know if he's gone. I don't know I don't know. I actually don't know. But for her to logistically survive is insane. It's insane. It's actually insane. Like, Bran was nice to Theon in the Godswood, which was cool. He was like, "You're a good man, Theon," or whatever he said. And he's like, "I'm going to go now." And then he just bailed and turned into Raven. But, dude, where did they go? What happened with those? Like, did he fly him to the south? What did he do with those? Was he pecking at fucking dead people? Like, I don't know why Bran was worked out for so long. Was he in the future? Was he seeing was he seeing the past? Like, what was going on? Was he hanging out with Brendan Rivers? Like, yo, dude, miss you. What's up, buddy? What's the square root of fucking tree? LOL. Like, it's stupid. I don't understand. Like, every time something was happening, I knew the dead guys were gonna get into the main characters and start fucking with them because the fodder character is gonna die. Like, when they were on the wall after everybody came back and got on the walls and shit, and randomly it's just pew pew, and it's so they could use, like, the battlement set they had set up and just, like I could feel the set changes. It was so I was like, who's gonna die on the wall to, like, let the zombies in? Oh, nameless guy number 774. Oh, he's dead. And now the zombies are on the wall. And now they're fighting them on the wall and off the wall and all these things in the wall, punch, kick, fucking stab, throw. It didn't. There was just too many fucking things happening. I liked fucking the Hound. He's freaked out again. I guess he's kind of a pussy, but he snaps out of it because Arya. Like, that was cool that he snapped out of it because of Arya. Because I guess their characters are linked, connected, you know? That's neat. But then he's just fucking... She sprints off and he's like, see ya. See ya, like, good luck? Good luck. Okay, yeah, you look like you know what you're doing. Good luck. Fucking... Was it Big Dragon Woon? I don't know. What is Big Dragon? I keep saying Big Giant Woon. Killed Lyanna. How does Lyanna stab a giant in the eye? Did I already say after she was crushed? She was legitimately fully crushed. Oberyn couldn't. I guess he went for the head. But, dude, there's no way she could have pulled one of these. How does your arm still work when your spine's fucking crushed? When your back... Okay, zombie giants, realistic. Zombie giants fighting a general that's 11-year-old and a girl, realistic, okay? Zombie giants fighting 11-year-old girl, crushing her ribcage, and then the 11-year-old girl stabbing that zombie giant in the eyes, unrealistic. That's where I draw the fucking line, okay? That shit is just unreal. It's supposed to be Game of Thrones, dude, not freaking Star Wars or something. I don't know what's going on, bro. This shit's science fiction at this point. It's insane. Jon and Dany are fighting on dragons versus the Night King. Why? I don't know. The Night King was right above the Godswood, and then it just cut, and then both Dany and Jon are fighting him. Dany got lost initially. I'm like, Dany, you're so fucking dumb. I didn't even know what was happening because it was just cutting to a dragon in fog. I was like, where is she? Is she near the ground? What's going on? Is she lost? I'm lost. Where the fuck are we? And then the Night King didn't appear until like whatever the fuck into it. But then he's like flying on a dragon, and then they're flying against each other, and then Jon's there. It was so hard to tell which dragon was which when it came on the screen. I had to be like looking for the holes in the wings and stuff to see if it was like the dead dragon or what's going on. Blue flame, red flame, blue flame, red flame. I was like, what? This is insanity to think somebody could follow this. I don't know who could really. Maybe on my 10th viewing with like Alt-Shift-X in the background narrating what's going on in the fights, I could follow that. But until he releases his video, I'm fucked. Like, I don't know what was happening. And dude, even the audio, but like the Dance with Dragons, like it's less confusing with that, and it's like so many freaking Targaryen names just thrown at you. Like it's it was something else. It was so hard to follow all that stuff. Scene with the Hound, and he was going down the hallway looking for Arya after he was like spooked out of his thing. Straight up reminded me of Scooby-Doo. Like he was like walking down, do 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 do, like just like the walking noise, and then the fucking Dondarrion comes up behind him like do 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 do. Like they're just going down the hallway. That shit was funny as fuck. And then more CGI dragons fighting. Hell yeah. Like there are some things you gotta admit, right? Like King Kong, you know, where you go to just see things, fucking CGI things fight each other. Endgame, Infinity War or something, a Marvel movie, right? You go and see things just to fucking punch. I hope this fucking Godzilla beats up fucking King Kong. Like, yeah, there's movies for that, right? Game of Thrones, dude, you're blowing your budget on CGI, bro. There's no way you can afford fucking these dragon fights, or why you can't have dude, just have the guys just scale down a little bit and have it easier to follow. Like maybe, I don't know, less fucking fiery Dothraki swords that are on fire for 40 fucking seconds just to be like psh, like dude, just throwing his budget away. I just thought of fucking, I don't know why I thought of it again, but when the fucking Night King like pointed at the fucking, or I guess it was on when Bran flew the ravens by, and he like, I don't know if that was when, but whatever, when it like the bodies started going on a trench to put out the thing with just their bodies, that shit was I was like, oh fuck, you fucked up, boys. Like obviously they're gonna get through that, but like shit, that was kind of, I don't know, it just started making me chuckle because I was like, yeah, like what they did do okay, I guess, but it's just because it's so fucking easy with what they wrote in, is like they made the feeling of being overwhelmed in the castle, right? Like there was just nothing anybody could do. Like that was good, but then also the way they brought it out of that just making it pisses me off that Arya just ran up and straight fucking stabbed him in the back. Like, dude, really? And it's because she did the knife drop thing that she did on Brienne once? Like, what? That's what? Why? How is, what the fuck? He can't like breathe frost or something? Like he can't be like he can raise things from the fucking dead. He is an Olympic javelin fucking thrower. He is near goddamn invulnerable. He can't be fucking caught on fire. And she's just gonna, like, there's no way, bro. They can hear a drip under a table from across the fucking library, right? And they can't hear a girl running through Godswood, bro. how 13 fucking generals were there, White Walkers were there. They can't hear the girl fucking tromping through the forest, bro. What do you mean, dude? She just comes the fuck out of nowhere. Like, the what do you say to the god of death? I was like tearing up because fucking Syria, bro. But then why the fuck does she what does she, because that means she's gonna kill the Night King? Is that the foreshadowing? The only possible foreshadowing for Arya killing the fucking, there's gotta be a theory somewhere. I gotta watch. Maybe I'll chill out because I don't know what I'm talking about. But like, I don't feel like there was a bunch of stuff being like, oh, Arya's gonna fucking, I don't know, fucking. And then during the fight, it just ran, like when Jon was like Bran, because obviously Bran, and then he bailed on Dany. He's like, sorry, see ya. He's running through Winterfell just like Sam. See ya. What's your shit? See ya. Fucking. He sees like every main character fighting. I'm like, how is it just catching up in Winterfell again? How lucky can you be to just fucking, oh. Like, what is the layout of Winterfell? Is everybody fighting in one side on one fucking corner in 13 feet a castle? Like, I don't understand. And I get that the books make the castles too fucking big, but this castle's too fucking small, man. It feels like a room on a set on an island. The fucking, when the ice dragon came in Winterfell and was like blowing shit around, it straight up felt like Skyrim to me. I don't know if that's just me, but like the fucking part right, like you know what I'm talking about in the beginning, right after you, before the head cut off. I was like, basically that, where it lands and he's fucking, felt like that. You're running through the buildings and shit, basically Skyrim. Then I like Bran nice being nice to Theon. Right, I'm so tired. I'm sorry. Right before fucking Theon got chopped off. Like, I guess I feel bad Theon died. I don't really feel anything. I don't really feel anything for anybody anymore. Who's gonna die now that the Night King's dead? Who the fuck? What? This was such a fucking prominent issue, dude. He got a dragon. He got a dragon from Dany. It was a whole thing last season. We need to go get a White Walker to show Cersei. What the fuck? We need to get a White Walker to show Cersei about this, but now they're just gonna fight Cersei like it's normal, bro. Their army's fucked. There's no way they could fight Cersei now. What's happening? Bro, you know what I would do? AFK in the fucking north. I'm sorry. What, are you gonna come get me? Why? Go through the neck? Hello, he's still there. I think. Howland Reed, are you alive? He's gotta be. If he's still there, you're not going through the neck. Fuck you, Cersei. I'm just chilling up here. Yeah, it's cold. Yeah, fuck you. Like, I don't know. I can't really realistically make me care about the show anymore, to be honest, because I don't give a shit who sits on the Iron Throne. Like, what? At this point, because what does that even entail anymore? There's no, like, it's just, it doesn't matter anymore. It's just gonna cut to some Cersei shit where she does some stupid shit and she makes that face and she drinks out of a cup. This like, as I was watching this, I was like, the only way they're gonna fucking solve this issue is like time travel with Bran, like, or some shit. But then they just pulled like that Arya Ex Machina and she just literally jumped out of the fucking sky. Like, they made it such a fucking poignant thing to like have him just slow walk at Bran too. What if the Night King could run? Bran would be fucked. Like a light jog, Bran would be dead. Like, literally just a fucking fast paced headbutt. Bran's dead. Instead he just fucking doom 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 doom. What's up, bitch? Like, I don't know, dude. I thought a lot. Like, you go into it knowing people are gonna die. Barrick's dead. Cool. Like, who fucking cares? I don't know. At this point, who cares? Like, they literally made him so OP, and then Arya just comes up and stabs him. It's something else, man. I liked when she said Valar Morghulis to Grey Worm, though. Melisandre randomly on a tangent. Because I don't know, it's just neat. Anyway, this was longer than I expected it to be, and it's also 2 a.m. now, so me go sleep. Thanks for stopping by. If you actually watched this far into the video, I don't believe you. So, type in Ritz peanut butter, and then we're out of here. Like, honestly, I'd give this episode a 6, maybe a 6.5, because I saw Ghost twice, and maybe a 5, because I don't know. We're out of here, though. Thanks for stopping by.